Hello everyone, this is Jahangir, your maths coach. First of all, I welcome all of you to have this wonderful session. Today we are going to revise Year 11 content with the help of paper solving. With that paper, you are not going to get all the solutions of that questions. Even you will revise almost all chapters of your Year 11 content. So I will request all of you to note down those solutions. It will be best for you, and if you note, then you can write all the steps which I will mention in the video. Believe me, this will be very powerful, very interactive session. But I will request everyone to watch full videos to understand all the concepts deeply. So without further ado, let's get started. So students, you can find here paper 4. And this is your code. You can check 0580. This will be for 2 hours 30 minutes, and this is for total 130 marks. Now we can check our first question, that is Yasmin and Zach share an amount in some ratio, that is 21:19, and Yasmin receives $6 more than Zach. Calculate the total amount of money shared by Yasmin and Zach. So here you can check, already I have written some necessary steps to take less time for completing this paper. So here we can understand Yasmin share, which is first we can understand this 21:19. This can be written as 21/19, right? So this is related to Yasmin and this is related to Zach. So Yasmin share we can write 21 over total 21 plus 19 and times total amount of both Yasmin and Zach. So total amount I have considered as X. In mathematics we know if we don't know any particular value, then we can consider that value as X. So Yasmin share will be 21 over 21 plus 19 times total. So 21 over 40 times X. This will be our share of Yasmin. Then the Zach share, and this is related to Zach, right? So Zach share can be 19 over 21 plus 19. We have to add these two times total. Total was X. So that is 19X over 40, right? Now according to the question, you can check Yasmin receives $6 more than Zach. So the difference of share between Yasmin and Zach is $6, right? So here I have written Yasmin share, here I have written Zach share. So 21x over 40 minus 19x over 40. So this is 40 in denominator, numerator easily you can subtract 21 minus 19 x, that is 2x over 40. Now you can cross multiply, right? What's the meaning of cross multiply, guys? 2x over 40 equals 6. 6 can be written as 6 over 1, and then you can cross multiply like this. So 2x times 1, that is 2x, 40 times 6, which will be here. Then you can divide by 2, that will be 120, right? So I will consider this as method 1. So it was method 1, and make sure I am not only going to complete this paper, I am revising. So I am revising means I will try to give you more than one method as well. Whenever I can find, I can give another method also. So this question can be solved by another method as well. How we can solve that? Let us understand here. So method 2 will be ratio is given, right? 21:19, which can be written as 21/19, right? And 21/19 also can be written as 21 times P over 19 times P. P is just another number. This P and this P you can cancel, still you will get 21/19. But this part we can consider as amount of Yasmin, and this part we can consider as amount of Zach. So this is amount of Yasmin and this is amount of Zach, right? So now difference is given to us, yes or no? What is that difference? Difference is 6. So Yasmin amount is 21p minus Zach amount 19p, that is equal to 6, right? So this is 2p. 2p is equal to 6, and p is equal to 6 over 2, which is 3, right? We got p value. I told you p can be any number, so p value we got. Now we can find Yasmin amount as well as Zach amount, but we are not required to find Yasmin amount and Zach amount individually, because our question is find the total amount of money. Total amount we need to find, right? So total amount means Yasmin amount as well as Zach amount, right? So Yasmin amount can be 21p and the Zach amount will be 19p. Yes or no? So if you add this, this is 40p. So 40 times, and p we got 3 here. So 40 times 3 is also 120. So here also we got 120, here also we got 120, right? So I hope you understood this. If the question would be find the amount of Yasmin as well as Jack. So how can we do that? This is for Yasmin amount, right? 21p alone. So Yasmin amount can be 21 times p, which is 3, right? So that will be 63, and the Zach amount is 19p. So 19p, so 19 times 3, this can be Zach amount. But for this question we have to find total amount, so that is 120. No need to find these two, Yasmin and Zach, individual values, right? Okay, now move to next question. So the next question is, in a sale all prices are reduced by 15%. Yasmin buys a blouse with an original price of $40. Calculate the sale price of the blouse. So sale price will be original price minus, of course, reduction. So original price is $40 and reduction is 15%. So 15% of 40, right? So 40 minus 15 over 100 times 40, 15%. This can be like a percent of B. What is the meaning of a percent of B? A over 100 and times B. So 15% means 15 over 100 times 40. So 40 minus 15 over 100 times 40, you can calculate, that will be 34. So here you can write 34. Now B part is Zach buys a shirt with sale price $29.75 and calculate the amount price of the shirt. So original price of the shirt. So original price I have considered as P. You know, in maths we can consider if we don't know particular value. So let the original price of the shirt be P, and sale price will be original price minus reduction again, because the price was reduced. So sale price this time given, right? Sale price is given 29.75, which I will put here instead of sale price. Original price we had considered P, so P will be here, minus reduction. What is the reduction? Reduction is 15%, right? Reduction is already given, 15%. Here you can check, right? In a sale all prices are reduced by 15%, so we will use that 15% over here as well. So 15 over 100 times P. Now you can take P common here, okay? If you take P common, then what you can get, guys? Here you get 1 minus 15 over 100, right? 15 over 100. So this 15 over 100 you can write 0.15. So 1 minus 0.15, that is 0.85, and you can divide both sides by 0.85. Then 29.75 over 0.85, you can get 35. And this, if you want, you could directly write this step here. How? With the help of multiplier concept. We know we can write multiplier if our value is increasing or decreasing. When it is decreasing, then we have to subtract. When it is increasing, then we have to add, right, with 1. So here multiplier can be 1 plus, instead of plus we will write minus because it is reduction, 1 minus 0.15, and whatever we will get, we can get 0.85. So directly we can write sale price here. Instead of applying this basic formula, directly we can write 0.85 times P, original price, and our sale price is already given. You can make equation. So 0.85 equals 29.75, and you can divide by p, you can get the answer. But here with these steps 1, 2, 3 and 4, all these steps, what I did, I have explained how to use this line, sale price equals original price minus reduction. Okay, now B part. B part says Xavier's salary increased by 2% each year. This time it is increasing. And in 2010, his salary was $40,100, right? So here I have written method 1. Here I will use multiplier concept. So again it is increasing. So increasing means 1 plus 2%. 2% means 2 over 100. And 2 over 100, here you can check 2 over 100. It means this is 0.02. So you have to add 1 plus 2%. It means 1 plus 0.02, which is 1.02. So here you can check 1.02. Multiplier we got. Now salary in 2015, that will be original value, which is 40,100. You can check here, and times multiplier, which is 1.02 to the 1.02 to the power value of n. N means number of year or gap we have to fill. We have to write that. So this is 2015 and this is 2010, right? So what the number of years? That is 5. You can check here. You can find 2015 minus 2010, which is 5. So here we can write 5. So 40,100 times 1.02 to the power 5. Just use calculator. You can get 44,273.6. So we have to write nearest dollar. So approximate value we have to write, yes or no? So 44,273.6, it means you can write 44,274. Okay, this is method 1. This is multiplier concept. Now method 2. Method 2, I have applied compound interest formula. P is given. P means initial value which is given to us. R means rate, and T means time. Amount has formula A equals P times 1 plus R over 100 to the power n. Again, you can put all these informations. P 40,100, 1 plus 2 over 100 to the power 5. And if you use calculator, again you can get same value. Okay, so here you can write 44,274. Okay, second part. In which year is Xavier's salary first greater than 47,500? This is really a very good question. Please try to understand this. So this time they are telling in which year Xavier's salary first greater than 47,500. So ultimately amount is increasing, and it is greater than 47,500, right? So I will use this multiplier method. This is easy. Multiplier method. Multiplier method says 40,100 times multiplier to the power n, number of years, right? So 40,100 times 1.02 to the power n. N I have considered n as number of years. Like previously it was 5 years gap. So here which year it will be, I don't know, so I have considered as n. Now I got this equation. This is inequality. First I have divided both sides by 40,100, here as well. Like here also we will divide, here also we will divide, right? Here I will write 40,100 and here also I will write 40,100. So this 40,100 got cancelled. I will get 1.02 to the power n. And this is 47,500 over 40,100. Just use calculator, you will get this 1.184, right? Now how to get which n you should take over here so that this calculation is just greater than 1.184, and for that you have to use hit and trial method. What is the meaning of hit and trial method? Just you have to put values of 1, 2, 3, 4 and just check on which value you are getting values which is greater than 1.184. So I will put n equals 1. So if you put n equals 1, this is 1.02, right? If you put n equals 1 here, then 1.02 to the power 1, it is 1.02. And of course 1.02 is not greater than 1.184. it means n equals 1 you cannot take, right? Similarly, if you put n equals 2, you can use calculator, then 1.02 to the power 2 will also not greater than 1.184. So I have checked that. I found n equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are not greater than 1.184. When I put n equals 8, here I have shown also, when I put n equals 8, I got 1.02 to the power 8. This is also 1.1716, which is not greater than 1.184, but it is very close to 1.184, right? So now I am getting some idea. My answer is very close to this n, which is 8, very close to 8, but I don't know whether 9 will be answer or 10. So again I checked, I have put n equals 9 here, and I found 1.02 to the power 9 is 1.195, right? And 1.195 is greater than 1.184. It means n equals 9. N equals 9 is the first value of n which will satisfy this condition. So n equals 9 will be the answer. Answer means our condition we got, and it has started in 2010. So 9 years, after 9 years it will be greater than 1.184. So 2010 plus 9, that answer will be 2019, right? So please take your time and try to grasp this explanation. Now we will come to C part. In January 2020, the population of a town was 5% more than its population in January 2018. In January 2021, the population of this town was 2% less than its population in January 2020. Calculate the overall percentage increase in the population from January 2018 to January 2021. Okay, so here I have also explained, let the population in 2018 be P. Okay, in the initial population of 2018 I have considered as P. Now the population in 2020 will be what? Here it is written 5% more, right? So multiplier factor will be 1 plus, multiplier factor will be 1 plus 5%, right? It means 1 plus 5 over 100. It means 1 plus 0.05, which is 1.05, right? So you can check here. I have used here, right? So the population in 2020 will be 1.05 P. Now in 2021, what is happening? Percent is decreasing, is 2% less, but less of not 2018, less of 2020. So we have to, this will be your value for 2021. Okay, so let the population in 2021, that will be 2% less than its population in Jan 2021, right? So now multiplier factor will be this time 1 minus 2%, which is 1 minus 2 over 100, which is 1 minus 0.02, which is 0.98. So 0.98 of what? Of 0.98 of not P, right? This is related to 2020. So at that time population was 1.05 P. So here we will write 0.98 times 1.05 P. So multiply 0.98 times 1.05, you can get 1.029 P, right? So we can understand here, in 2018 population was P. At the end of 2020 population is 1.05 P, and at the end of the 2021 population is 1.029 P. So if you try to compare from 2018 to 2021, then population is increasing, because first it was P, now it is 1.029 P. So of course it is increasing, right? So 1.029 P minus P, this is the difference, this is your increased value, right? We need to find percentage increase. So percentage increase has this formula, you have to remember this. Percentage increase will be increase times 100 over original value. So increase is 0.029. So this value you will write here, 0.029 p times 100 over original. Original will be, I mean, population of 2018, that was p. So p is here. This p and this p you can cancel. 0.029 times 100, that will be 2.9. So it is 2.9. So answer is 2.9%, right? So percent symbol is already given, just you have to write 2.9. So it's my kind request, you can try this question once again on your own, in your own time. Now move to next question, that is y equals, this is very simple, y equals px. This p4 has some simple questions, some moderate questions, and of course some challenging questions which you can get at the end. Y equals px square plus t. Find the value of y when p is 3, x is 2, t is minus 13. So just p value 3 here, x value 2, and t value minus 13. Use calculator, you can get y equals minus 1. So minus 1, very simple. Rearrange the formula to write x in terms of p, t and y. I mean, we have to make x as a subject. So here I have written px square plus t. So I have written px square plus t equals y. Y was given. Now I have to make x as a subject. So I'll try to keep x always in left side. So I'll take t to right side. So t will move to, when t will move to right side, then sign will change. Y minus t I will get. Px square equals y minus t I will get. Then I have to divide both sides by p. So here I have already shown. P and p will be cancelled. Y minus t you can get. So x square equals y minus t over p I got, right? And then x equals plus minus root y minus t over p we got. So you can write, if either you can write both, or if you want to write one of them, then you should write only positive one. So you can write root y minus t over p. Either you can write this, or you can write plus minus root y minus t over p. But I am in the favor of this result, because x can be plus or minus also. You know this result, when x square is 4, then x is plus minus root 4, right? Then x is plus minus 2. It means x2 will also satisfy, and x minus 2 will also satisfy. 2 square is 4, even minus 2 square is also 4. So plus minus both should be the answer. Okay, next, factorize. This is also very simple, normal quadratic equation. 15x square minus 2x minus 8. So how to factorize that? First we have to multiply this 15 and this minus 8 here. I have shown 15 times minus 8. I have multiplied, and I tried to factorize that also. An ultimate condition would be how to break in two numbers such that if I add these two, then I can get minus 2, and if I multiply these two, then I can get this 15 times minus 8. So here you have to use again hit and trial method, which numbers you have to take together. So I have taken 5 and this 2 together. 5 times 2, that is 10, and this 3, this 3, this 2 and this 2. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 3, that is 12. And I have considered this minus 1 also, minus 12. So minus 12 and 10 if I consider, then our condition can be met, because minus 12 plus 10 can be minus 2, but minus 12 times 10 will be 15 times minus 8. So it's very simple. 15x square and minus 2x can be written as minus 12x plus 10x, minus 12x plus 10x and minus 8. From these two terms we can take 3x common, because 15 and 12, 3 will be the factor as well, and x you can check, x are available in both terms. So if this is 15, so if we have taken 3 common, so 5 will be here, and out of x square, x is outside, so x will be here, and out of 12, 3 is outside, so 4 will be here, x already we have taken. So this is 5x minus 4, and this is 10x minus 8. To 2 you can take common. So if you take 2 common, then 5x minus 4 again will be there. Now you can check this bracket and this bracket, these two are exactly same, so we can take 5x minus 4 common again. So if we take 5x minus 4 common, then here we can get 3x and here we can get 2. So 5x minus 4 bracket 3x plus 2. So same thing you can write here. This will be your answer. Okay, second part, solve the equation 15x square minus 2x minus 8. So already we have factorized over here. Just write 5x minus 4 times 3x plus 2 equals 0. Then 5x minus 4 equals 0. If you solve, then 5x equals 4, x equals 4 over 5 you can get. And if you solve this, then 3x equals minus 2, because 2 you have to take to right side, and x equals, you can get minus 2 over 3. So what are two possible values? From here you will get 4 over 5, and from here you can get minus 2 over 3, right? This is for 1 mark, the very simple question. Now factorize this question, x cube minus 16xy square. So this is x cube, right? If I write here, this is x cube minus 16xy square. So you can check, x is here and x is here also. So if you take x common, then here it will be x square, because out of x cube, x you have taken outside, and then minus 16, x you have already taken outside. Here you will write y square. Now here already I have written, so I will explain here. X is this, fine. X square is also same, but 16y square can be written as 4y whole square, because 4 square is 16, and y square can be written as 4y whole square, right? 16y square can be written as 4y whole square. But why have I written in this form, like a square minus b square format? Because I am going to apply this concept, a square minus b square, as a minus b times a plus b. Okay, this is a kind of formula, you should remember this. So this is x square minus 4y. We can write x minus 4y times x plus 4y, like a minus b times a plus b. You can check here. So factorize this. This is our answer. This is our answer. You can write this at this position. Now we have another question. This is also again very simple. Some questions are very simple, some questions are good, some questions are challenging. We will check all questions, all type of questions here. With the help of this paper discussion, you can revise year 11 most of the topics. Okay, simplify this. 2x minus 1 and minus 4ax plus 2a over 2x square minus x. So numerator part I will explain. I would like to explain here. So here I am writing, this is 2x minus 1 minus 4ax plus 2a, right? So here this is 2x minus 1, okay, you can put in bracket. This is minus 4 plus 2, so I can take minus 2 common, and this is a and this is a, even I can take a common. Now I'll put bracket. So overall this is minus 4ax, right? If you take minus 2a common, then you will have 2 and you will have x also, because of out of 4 you have taken 2 will be here, a already you have taken, x will be left. But this is a very important point. Most of the students are taking minus 2 common, and again they are writing plus sign because it is plus. No, this is plus sign. We have already taken minus. So here we will write minus first of all, so that minus times minus will give you plus. And this is 2a. 2a already we have written, so here it will be 1. So now you can check, this is 2x minus 1 and this is 2x minus 1. We can take 2x minus 1 common, right? And 2x minus 1 has nothing. Like nothing means coefficient. It doesn't look anything. So doesn't look anything means it has coefficient 1. So it will be 1 here and minus 2a, right? So 2x minus 1 times 1 minus 2a. So you can check. I hope you understood numerator, how I factorize that. So 2x minus 1 times 1 minus 2a. And in denominator is very simple. This is 2x square minus x. X I have taken common. So here it is out of 2x square, x is outside. So of course here you can get 2x, and x already you have taken common, so here you can get 1. So x over 2x minus 1. And numerator is 2x minus 1 times 1 minus 2a. and denominator is x times 2x minus 1. This is very simple. 2x minus 1 and 2x minus 1 you can cancel. 1 minus 2a over x, right? 1 minus 2a here, this is left, and this part is left, x, so 1 minus 2a over x. This is your answer. You can write over here. That will be your answer. So this was very simple question. It is for 4 marks. You can get 4 marks easily. Now this is a statistics question. What is that? Zoo's test scores last term were 6, 777, 8, 99, 10 and 10. Find the range. Range means maximum minus minimum. A very simple concept. So maximum number 10, minimum number 6, 10 minus 6, that is 4. And mode means the number which is appearing maximum times. So this is 6, and 6 is appearing for 1 time, 7 is 3 times, 8 1 time, 9 2 times. So 7 is appearing more number of times, right? So mode will be 7. So here we will write 7. Median. Median means middle value. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, I think here, this one. From left side it is 5th position, and from right side also it is 5th position. So yeah, 8 will be your median. So mid data or mid element, so that is 8. Okay, now B part. The cumulative frequency diagram shows information about the time taken by each of 200 students to solve a problem. Now cumulative frequency is already given. See the diagram to find an estimate of median. So median means middle value. We have 200, right? 200 students. So 200 divided by 2, 100. So this is our 100, right? Draw horizontal line. You will intersect your curve somewhere, and then you will draw vertical line here. So here it will be 14. So median is 14. Understood? Very simple. Now interquartile range. Yeah, this is very important. Interquartile range. That is, in short, we are writing IQR. That is interquartile range. So whenever they are asking interquartile range, it means they are asking indirectly find lower quartile and upper quartile, right? They are indirectly finding, they are indirectly telling us to find lower quartile as well as upper quartile, because IQR has formula upper quartile minus lower quartile, right? So upper quartile we need to find, right? So how can we find upper quartile, guys? For median we are writing n over 2, and for upper quartile we have to find 3n over 4, and for lower quartile we have to find n over 4. N means total numbers, which is 200. So 200 over 4, this is 50, and this is 3 over 4 times 200, which is 150. So we have to find value of 50th position and 150th position. So let's check. For lower quartile, this is 20, this is 40, 60, 50 will be here. So again, draw horizontal line. It will intersect somewhere your curve, and then you will draw vertical line. So that will be your lower quartile, which is 11. Okay. And for upper quartile, we have to find value of 150th position. So this is 140, this is 160, 150 will be here. You will draw horizontal line like this, and then you will draw vertical line. It will intersect. Horizontal line will intersect your curve, and from that point you have to draw a vertical line. So it will come to 15. So simple again. This is upper quartile, right? This is lower quartile. So 15 minus 11, that is 4. So this will be 4. Okay, and median was 14. You can write 14 here. Okay. Now, students, I cannot emphasize too much for a particular question, because there are so many questions. This is video format. If you did not understand in one attempt, then you can pause. You can try to think how I did, and even you can go back and then again understand from there. Okay, this is C part. The test scores of 200 students are shown in the diagram. Score is given, frequency is given. Calculate mean. That's again very simple question. Mean is sum of scores times frequency. Okay, if mostly this is represented by x, this is represented by f. So mean has this formula, sum of x times f over sum of frequency, all frequencies. Okay, so this is sum of a score times frequency. So 5 times 3 you can check, 6 times 10 you can check, 7 times 43, 8 times 75, 9 times 48, 10 times 21 over all frequencies, 3 plus 10, 43, 75, 48, 21. And if you add all these, because it is already given 200, it will be 200. But if it is not given, then also you have to add that. And just put everything in the calculator, you will get 8.09. It was not at all difficult problem, but the D part is really interesting. Please try to give some time to understand this. The height in centimeter of each 200 plants is measured. The histogram is shown, frequency, density, this y-axis, and x-axis the height. Okay, so calculate an estimate of the mean height. You must show all your working, and this is for 6 marks. You can check. So of course 6 marks means you have to write steps. Anyways, this is very important formula which you have to use. F dot D means frequency density. Frequency density is equal to frequency over class width. So if you cross multiply, then or you can multiply here class width and here class width, class width cancel. Class width times frequency density will be frequency, right? So frequency will be another formula, frequency density times class width, right? So this is your frequency density, this side, and this side is your class width. So indirectly we need to find area of the boxes to get frequency. Okay, so what would be the frequency of this box, like class, when the class is 50 to 80? So area or frequency density times class width. If I show this one, then class width is frequency density is 1, okay, times 50 to 80. Class width is 30, right? 30 minus 50, sorry, 80 minus 50, that is 30. So this is 30, right? So here in this box 30 plants will come. Similarly 80 to 90. So here you will write 80 to 90, gap is 10 times this height we have to measure, which is 3.5, okay, 3.5, which is 35, right? So here we got frequency, here we got frequency. Oh no, I have to consider from 80 to 100, right? Not 80 to 90. Here already I have shown. Let's check that. Oh, I have written in this table form, height, frequency, midpoint, MF. So let us first understand these two. Height 50, 80, 80, 100, 100, 110, 110, 120, and 120, 160. You can check here, right? You can check here. So this is 50, 80, 80, then 100. I had considered till 90. No, it is 80 to 100. Then 100 to 110, 110 to 120, and 120 to 160. And frequency density here, I have shown. This is your frequency density, because frequency has formula F dot D means frequency density times width. I have used that. So for first class, frequency density was 1 and the width is 30. You can check 80 minus 50, 30, that is frequency 30. Then for the second class, frequency density was 3.5. I had shown earlier, and the gap is 20, because 100 minus 80, that is 20, that is 70. Now for 100 to 110, frequency density is 4, you can check that, and the gap is 10, so 40. 110 to 120, frequency density is 3.6, you can check. You can go back, okay, I'll show here. You can check that 110 to 120, okay, this will be your frequency density. This is 3.6 and gap is 10. So 110 to 120, this is frequency density, that is 3.6, gap is 10, class width, that is 36. And for the class 120 to 160, frequency density is 0.6, and gap is 40, because 160 minus 120, that is 24. So frequencies we got, right? And here when we found mean, right, here when we found mean, then these are x values, I mean scores. Some values were given and frequencies are given. So it was very simple question. But for this part, what they did, instead of giving directly x values, or instead of giving directly values, they have given class. And how can we find the values from that class? We have to find mid values. Okay, so we don't have exact value, right? We have this class, so for that we have to find mid value. How can we find mid value of 50 and 80? Just add or take average. 50 plus 80 over 2. I have shown here. 50 plus 80 over 2. This is 65. So this will act as a x value. Now 110 mid value, 100 plus 10 over 2. Similarly, for this is 105. For this class, mid value 115. For this class, mid value is 140. So now this midpoint I got, mid values I got, and this is our data, and frequency is already this. So we have to multiply this one just like this. Please check. Here also we multiplied our value to the frequency 5 times 3, 6 times 10. So here also we will do. Okay, we will multiply this 65 with this 30, right? So 65 times 30, you can check. 90 times 70. 105 times 40, 115 times 36, 140 times 24, right? We got this. Now we have to add all these values. Why we have to add? Because we need to find sum, right? Here also you can check. Estimated mean has formula sum of m times f over total sum of frequencies. So this column we have to add. So just add by using calculator. You will get 19950. And total frequency is 200. Either you can add this, or it is given in the question also. Yeah, here it is given. Here it is given in the question, 200. Okay, then this is very simple now. It became very simple. Sum of m times f we will write here. Total frequency we will write. Just use calculator. You can get 99.75. Great. Now we will come to question 4. What is this? A is the point 1, 5 and B is the point 3, 9. Find midpoint of AB. That's very simple. You know, when we have this formula, this is x1, y1 and x2, y2, and this is A, this is B, and suppose this is M, which is midpoint. Then this is average of x coordinate, x1 plus x2 y over 2, x1 plus x2 over 2, and y1 plus y2 over 2, right? And if I am explaining, then I can explain this formula also. Distance formula, which is x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. I have used this formula in some of the questions. Okay, by the way, we are here. Find the coordinates of M. So 1 plus 3 over 2 and 5 plus 9. You can check 5 plus 9 over 2. So that is 2, 7. It is 2, this is 7. Very simple. Find the equation of line that is perpendicular to AB and passes through M. Okay, this is A, this is B, this is point M, this is perpendicular line. So we have to find equation of this perpendicular line, and on this perpendicular line we have one point 2, 7, right? 2, 7 is the common point of line AB as well as perpendicular line. So we have one information, but we don't have another information, that is called gradient, right? How can we find gradient? Let's understand. So we can find gradient of line AB, right, by using gradient formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So 9 minus 5 over 3 minus 1, answer it. Gradient of AB is 2. And the perpendicular line gradient we have to find. So we know m1 times m2 minus 1 when two lines are perpendicular. So this line has gradient m1, this line has gradient m2. This relation will work. M1, I mean gradient of AB was 2, so 2 times m2, and that is equal to minus 1. M2 is minus 1 over 2. Okay, so we found gradient of perpendicular line. Now we can apply y is equal to mx plus c. So perpendicular line gradient is this, and I have used this here. So y is equal to mx plus c. M is minus half, so minus half x plus c. So our intention is to find c now. How can we find c? Because this line is passing through 2 comma 7, so x is 2, y 7. So y 7, x 2. 7 equals minus half times 2. This 2 and this 2 you can cancel, and you can take this minus 1 left side. So 7 plus 1, that is 8, right? So c equals 8 you can get. And then you have to put this c value again here. So y equals, we can get minus half x plus c, which was 8. So this is your answer. Okay. Now come to next question, that is B. Position vector of P minus 2, column vector minus 2 and 3, and position vector of Q, that is minus 2 and 5. Find the vector PQ. Very simple. PQ. So Q minus P, right? So Q is minus 2, 5, minus P is minus 2 and 3. So minus 2 and minus, we will multiply minus times minus 2, which is plus 2. 5 minus 3. So minus 2 plus 2, that is 0. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So 0 comma 2 you can get. Right? Very simple. Now second part. R is the point such that PR equals 3PQ. Find the position vector of R. Fine. So PR, it means R minus P. Right? Here it was PQQ minus P. So PR will be R minus P, and that is 3 times PQ. Okay, so R equals, this minus P you can shift to right side. R equals 3PQ plus P. Okay, now 3 times PQ already found, 0, 2. Okay, this is PQ, just put here. So 3 times PQ, which is 0, 2, and P information already we have. Where is P? Minus 2 and 3. Here you can check. Okay, now come down. So P is minus 2 and 3. So 3 times 0, that is 0. 3 times 2, that is 6. And minus 2 and 3. So 0, now we have to add 0 plus of minus 2, that is minus 2. 6 plus 3, that is 9. Simple. So minus 2 and 9. Here it was 0, 2. So here we can write 0, 2 also. Now come to next question. This is related to vector, where OT is T, OU is U, and UY equals 2YT, right? So with the help of this we can find this ratio, this over this. How? Let us understand. UY equals 2YT. We can divide both sides by YT, right? So YT and YT got cancelled. We got 2. 2 can be written as 2 over 1. So this UY over YT is 2 over 1. It means this can be as 2 ratio 1. Okay, so now we have to find OY. OY we have to find. This is O and this is Y. So we have to find OY vector. And for finding OY vector, we can use this vector and plus this vector. It means we have to find OU, which is already given, but the target is UY we have to find. And for that we need to take UT. So first of all we need to find UT. So U2, this is U to T, right? UT. So for finding UT we can come to O from U and then this side, right? So when it goes up it is plus U, when it goes down it will be minus U. That's why this is minus U, and right direction is plus T. So minus U plus T. Now we need to find UY. Where is U? Okay, UY. So this will be 2 over 3, right? This is 2, this is 1. So 2 over 2 plus 1. So 2 over 3 of UT total, right? So 2 over 3 UT. So 2 over 3, and UT already we found here, minus U plus T. So 2 over 3 bracket minus U plus T we got. That is UY. Okay, so UY we got. Now we have to find OY. So OY can be if I take another pen, then this is OY which I have to find, and I can use OU plus UY, right? So OU is U, you can check, and UY is already we found 2 over 3 minus U plus T. So 2 over, you can check, 2 over 3 minus U plus T. So U can be written as, now I'll take again red, my favorite color, U, and U can be written as 3U over 3. Why? Because I want to make denominator same so that I can add numerator easily. And this is 2 over 3, so this is 2 minus U plus T. So 3 and 3, you can check this 3 and this 3, so 3 will be in denominator, then 3U, and this is 2 times minus U, which is minus 2U, and 2 times T, which is 2T. So 3U minus 2U, that is U, and 2T, U plus 2T over 3 we got. It was for 2 marks. So we can write 1 over 3 times U plus 2T. Okay, next question. Z is on OT. Okay, this is O and this is T. I think I should draw this diagram again. So this is our diagram. This is O, this is U, this is Y, and this is T. Here Z is on OT. Z can be here, 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 anywhere on this OT. But we have to impose this condition, YZ must be parallel to UO. So this is Y, and Z can be on OT, but it should be parallel to UO. So parallel to UO, it means somewhere here, right? It can be Z. Now when these two lines are parallel in a triangle, then guys, this ratio must be equal to this ratio. For example, if it is 2:1, then it will be 2:1. You have to remember this concept. For example, this is your triangle, and this line is parallel to this. So if this ratio is A:B, then this will be also A:B. What is the meaning? Meaning is, if these two are parallel, if it is 5:7, it will be also 5:7 if this is parallel. But for example, we have this line which is not parallel, so it can be 3:2, and it can be 1:2 or anything. But if you are writing 3:2, it means this must be parallel to this. But according to the diagram, I have not written parallel. Even it doesn't look parallel, or I'm giving you condition also, this line and this line, these two are not parallel. So if it is 3:2, then it won't be 3:2. It can be 2:1, anything else, but not 3:2. Okay, I was here. So this line is parallel to this line. This is 2 and this is 1. So it must be 2 and 1, right? Okay, what we need to find? Find OZ. OZ, I mean, we have to find this vector OZ. We have to find this vector OZ in terms of T. No issue, right? Total was T from here to here. So this will be 2 over 3, because 2 and this 2 and this one, this it was one, right? 2 over 3 of OT. So 2 over 3 OT was T. So simple, right? Here you can check, here I have written. So OZ equals 2 over 3 OT. This is wrong. 2 over 3 and OT is T. So 2 over 3 T you can write here. This is for 1 mark. It is for 1 mark, not for writing too much. This is actually based on this concept, whether you are taking, whether you are using this concept or not. Here I have explained, that's why it took time. Otherwise, if I need to write in the exam, then why would I write all these things? But here I have explained for you, so that you can understand if these two lines are parallel, then ratio would be same. Okay, move to next question. Okay, fifth one, it is very simple. Just we have to solve two equations, x plus 2y 13, x plus 5y 22. Then I have moved 2y to right side, x equals 13 minus 2y I got, and just I have substituted this x here. So x plus 5y, which is 13 minus 2y, and 5y equals 22. 13 I have moved to right side, 22 minus 13 minus 2y plus 5y 3y, and 22 minus 13 is 9. So 3y equals 9, y equals 3 I got, right? When y is 3, just put 3 here. So 13 minus 2 times 3, which is 7. So x is 7, y is 3. Okay. Next is also very simple, straightforward question. Y equals 2 minus x, y equals x squared plus 2x plus 2. Just put this y here, which is 2x minus 2 minus x, and this is x squared plus 2x plus 2. X squared will be here, 2x will be here. Oh, this 2 and this 2 I have cancelled, and minus x we can shift to right side, which will be plus x, and this side nothing, which is 0. And this is x squared plus 3x. You can take x common, then here it is x and plus x plus 3. X will be 0 or x plus 3 will be 0. X is 3, x equals minus 3 when you take to right side. So we got two possible values of x. Now you can put this x value either in this or in this, but of course we are smart, we will use here because calculation will be simple, right? So y equals 2 minus x. So when you put x equals 0 here, then 2 minus 0, which is 2. When you put x equals minus 3, then 2 minus of minus 3, which is 2 plus 3, which is 5. So when x is 0, y is 2. You cannot write when x is 0, y 5. When x is 0, y is 2. So you have to write 2. When x is minus 3, then y will be 5. Okay. Simple question. This is also simple. Which question is this? This is question 6. In a class of 24 students, 18 students like homework. Oh, great. Students are liking homework. Good. And 15 students like test. And one student does not like homework, does not like test. Okay. So we have to fill this diagram. That's fine. This set for homework, this set for test. And one doesn't like any. So one will be here. Already it was given 1. But calculate the Venn diagram. Here, 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 and here. So this is common, right? There are some students who like homework as well as test. So amount is not given. I mean, number of students are not given who liking both. So I have considered x, our favorite. Whenever we don't have any particular value, then we can consider as x. Okay, good. Now this completes homework circle should be filled by 18. So this part, I mean out of this full circle, this part has been filled by x value. So outer will be 18 minus x, because total for circular homework circle was 18. So x is this, so this will be 18 minus x. For the test, this test circle will be filled by 15, but out of 15 this portion is already filled, which is x. So that will be 15 minus x. However, sum of this middle one and this will be 24, because total will be 23, because total was 24 students. One is already here. So sum of this and this will be 23. I have shown here. Let us understand. 18 minus x plus x. This is 18 minus x plus x and plus 15 minus x. When we add these three, then it is not 24, it will be 23. Why? Because total was 24 and one doesn't like any. So sum of these three will be 23. Now we need to find x. So minus x and plus x got cancelled. 18 plus 15, that is 33, and minus x you can find here. So this 23 we have to take left side, and minus x you have to take to right side. So 33 minus 23 and minus x will, when go to right side, it is plus x. So 33 minus 23, that is 10, right? So x is 10. So write down the number of students who like both homework and test. That was x, right? So x is 10. Good. Next, find h complement intersection t. H complement, I should explain here. This is h and t, right? So this is h complement. H complement means outside of h. Okay, outside of h. Okay, this is outside of h. And t is, this is t, this part is t, full t circle. Now we have to take intersection, right? So which will be intersection, guys? Common will be this, right? This will be your common part. Yes or no? This part will be your common. Good. So we have to, and outside is a small n, it means we have to just tell numbers for this part. So this part was 15 minus x, right? 15 minus x, you can check that. So simply we have to write 15 minus x, 15 minus, and x was 10, so 15 minus 10, which is 5. Okay, now come to D part, that is a student is picked at random from the class, I mean out of 24. Write down the probability that this student like test but does not like homework. Okay, like test and does not like homework. So student like test but does not like homework. Okay, so only this part, right? So we have to select a student from this part. So this part was already, we found this part was 5. So this is 5 over, and the total students were 24. So 5 over 24 you can check. So you can write, I'll go for red. Okay, I hope you understood. Now we have another E part. 2 students are picked at random from the class. Find the probability that both students do not like homework and do not like test. This condition is not met. Yes or no? Can we read our question? In the question, it says one student does not like homework and does not like test. Only one student. And this question is based on 2 students. So there are no any 2 students who don't like both. So answer is 0 over 24. That is 0. Now F part. And this is really a good part, you should understand. 2 of the students who like homework are picked at random. Who like homework? Okay, homework. Good. And find the probability that both students also like test. Okay. So here I have written first student who likes homework and test, right? So homework and test, if I draw here, this is homework and this is test. It was 10, right? 10 students are the students who like homework as well as test. So 2 of the students who like homework are picked at random. Okay. And but homework, I mean 2 students are selecting from homework. Okay, homework from this part. But your question is based on find the probability that both students like tests. So what you can do here, first student you will select from this region, because this region students like homework as well as test. So that is 10, and divide by not 24, because you are selecting students from homework set, not from everyone. You can select students from homework set, not from everyone. So 10 over 18, because homework set had 18 students. Now one student you have already selected, and you are going to select another student who like again homework and test. So from that set, one student already you have selected. So here you have 9 students. But again, the question based on 2 students who like homework, who like homework. So homework set you are selecting. So now 9 will be here, and homework set total was 18. One already you have selected. So here it will be 17. And means multiplication. So 10 over 18 times 9 over 17, and the calculation will be 5 over 17, which you can write over here. Okay. Now come to C part. Oh, seventh question. 7th A. This is very simple. write down the inequality in x as shown in the number line. So we have to consider all values from -2 to 1, and dot circle means we can consider 1. So at 1 you have to impose this sign, equality sign, and -2 is open circle. It means you cannot consider -2, but your x will come from -2 to 1. So x will be in the middle, -2 left, 1 right. You will read this as x lies between -2 to 1, 1 close, and -2 open. Write x square plus 4x plus 1 in completing square form. This is again very simple. Let us understand this. X square plus ax we have, then we are writing x plus half of this, so a over 2 whole square minus a over 2 whole square. This is a standard result or a standard way to do completing a square. Whatever x coefficient you have to make that half here, and here half square. Okay, so combine x square plus 4x. So x square plus 4x. So x plus x coefficient is 4, half is 2. So x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square, and 1 as it is. So x plus 2 whole square minus 4 plus 1, minus 2 square is minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. Very simple. You can get easily 2 marks. Oh, sorry, you have to write here. Now second part is use your answer and solve this. So x square plus 4x plus 1 equals 0 was x plus 2 whole square minus 3. Take 3 to right side, which is x plus 2 whole square equals 7. X plus 2 equals plus minus root 7. So here you can get two values, and 2 you can take to right side. So minus 2 plus minus root 3. So minus 2 plus root 3 you got, and minus 2 minus root 3 you got. You can keep your answer in this way, or if you use calculator you can write decimal value here, and you can write decimal value here, or if you want you can write this here and you can write this here, doesn't matter. This is for 2 marks. Now third one, use your answer to B part to write down the coordinates of minimum point on the curve this. So y was this, we already found, y equals x plus 2 whole square minus 3. So when you put x equals minus 2 here, then minus 2 plus 2 0, so you will get y minus 3, right? When you put x equals minus 2 here, then this is minus 2 plus 2 whole square minus 3. So this is 0, right? So 0 minus 3 is minus 3. So you can check. So minimum point will be minus 2 and minus 3. So this is minus 2 and this is minus 3. Now we have to sketch the curve. So minimum is minus 2 minus 3, which you can write here. Then you can also check when you will put x 0 in your curve, then what is y? When x is 0, then what is y? Y will be 0 square plus 0, 0 square plus 0 plus 1. So y is 1. So x is 0, then y, 1 point will be here, 1 point is here, and this is quadratic, right? So you cannot draw this type of curve. Quadratic is always this type. So you can draw this curve. That's it. It is for 2 marks, so no need to write or no need to think too much. Just find minimum point. Just check when x is 0, then y is positive or y is negative. If y is negative, then you have to pass your curve below x-axis, but with respect to origin. But at x equals 0, you have positive value, so point will be here, and just draw the curve. Question number 8. What is this? A solid cuboid measure 20 centimeter by 12 centimeter by 5 centimeter. Calculate the volume of the cuboid. Of course, this is a straightforward question because volume has formula we know, and that is very simple. Length times width times height. Informations are available. Just write your value here. Calculate the total surface area of the cuboid. Again, this is based TSA, means total surface area. Again, you have to remember this formula: 2 times length times width, width times height, height times length. So 2 will be where L means 20. Here you can check. This is length, this is width, this is height. Length 20, width 12, height 5. So just put all these values here in the formula. L is 20, width is 12, height is 5, length is 20, and just calculate. Put in calculator, you can get the answer and write over here. Okay, B part, surface area of the cuboid is painted. Fine. The cost of paint used is $1.52. Then find the cost to paint 1 centimeter square of the cuboid. Okay, so again, total cost over total area, this will be the formula. So total cost will be 1.52 over 100. And here interesting thing, why have I multiplied by 100? Because the question says in cents, right? So and this was in dollars. So 1.52 over 800 times 100, this will give you 0.19. So this will be in cents you will get. Okay, now come to B part. What is that? A solid metal cylinder with radius x and height, okay, radius x and height is 9x over 2 is melted. Yeah, this is a very good question. When you melt solid, then one thing is remains same, that is volume. For example, this is cylinder, right? And if you melt and if you make cone, then what is remaining? What remains same? Volume. Volume will be same. Volume will be same. And first it was cylinder, you have converted to cone. And if you again melt cone and if you try to get sphere, then also volume will be same. So melted question means volume will be same. Okay, a solid metal cylinder with radius x and height 9x over 2 is melted. All metal is used to make sphere with radius r. Find r in terms of, okay, fine. Volume of sphere equals volume of cylinder, 4 over 3 pi r cube. Volume of cylinder, volume of sphere, sorry, you have to remember this. And volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So this is pi, radius was x, and h is 9x over 2. You can check here, I have written. So put all these informations. Okay, so this is 4 over 3 pi r cube, pi r square h. Pi and pi we can cancel, right? And we can multiply 3 here, we can multiply 3 here. So this 3 and this 3 got cancelled. We can get 4r cube, which you can check. And this is 3x square 9x over 2, right, from here. And you can divide by 4 here as well as here. 4 and 4 cancel. We got r cube. 3 times 9 is 27, and x times x will be x squared times x will be x cube, and 4 times 2 is 8. So 27x cube over 8. And 27 can be written as 3 cube, 8 can be written as 2 cube, and here I'll try to explain 27x cube over 8. So 27 will be written as 3 cube, this is already x cube, and 8 will be 2 cube. So you can write 3 times x over 2 whole cube. Yes or no? Can you write? Yes, of course you can write. So this is 3x over 2 whole cube I got. So I got 3x over 2 whole cube. So r cube equals 3x over 2 whole cube I got. Now we have one more result. Here if I write, if we have x to the power m a to the power m equals b to the power m, if we have m and m, I mean if powers are same, then directly we can write a equals b. So here r cube equals something cube, so r equal to that. So r cube equals 3x over 2 whole cube, so r cube equal to 3x over 2 itself. So r is 3x over 2. Okay, and now we got C part, which is a wonderful question, no doubt. Would you like to check? This is for how many marks? You can check. This is for 7 marks, right? 7 marks. So we are going to understand this one. First of all, we will understand this diagram. It looks amazing. Don't you think, guys? What is this? Yeah, so it looks cylinder. The diagram shows a cylinder of length 150 centimeter, fine, from here to here. Cylinder has radius, okay. Cylinder contains water to a depth 5 centimeter, okay. Here it has been shown. Calculate the volume of water in this cylinder, only this part, okay, this much. We have to find that volume. So calculate the volume. So volume will be area of cross section times length. Length is already given, this is length, but cross section is only this part. This is our cross section part, right? We have to find area of this part. And if you try to observe here, already I have explained, this is circular part, right? So this is circle, you can check. This center I have considered as O, this point is A, this point is B. Now this was 5, you can check, it is given here, it is here 5, so this is 5, this is 20, so it will be also 20 because it will be radius. So this is 5, total was 20, so this is 15, from here to here it is 15, this is 20, this is 20, and this chord AB length I can find. Let's check how to find that. Okay, so here again I have taken out this triangle here. So this length is 20, this length is 20, and from here to here it is 15, you can check 15. This length I can find because this is 90 degree, right? It will be already, it is given here in the question also, it is given 90 degree. So and this is chord, when you draw perpendicular from center to the chord, and if it drops at 90 degree, then it will be half and half, so these two will be equal. Okay, so this is 20 and this is 15. So here if I apply Pythagoras theorem, then I can write AM equals root of, okay, how? Would you like me to explain this also? Then okay, this is A, this is O, this is M. So here I will write AM square plus OM square equals this hypotenuse, which is AO square, right? And I need to find AM, so AM I will keep this side, and OM I will move to right side. So AM square equals AO square minus OM square, and then AM is length, so I will take positive sign only. Length cannot be negative. AO square minus OM square, fine. So I hope now you understood this formula. So AM equals root OA square minus OM square. OA, okay, this is 20, so 20 square minus OM 15. So 15 square, just use calculator, you can get root 5 times root 7. Okay, so AM I got, AM equal to MB also. So AB will be twice of AM plus AM. So twice of AM, which is 2 times 5 root 7, which is 10 root 7, right? So we got this chord length AB. Yeah, do you know why we are going to find this chord length? Because we have to find area of this, right? Area of this part we need to find. So we can find area of this, okay, I'll explain here. Actually we have to find only this area, right? So we can find area of the sector minus this triangle, and for the triangle, if we have this length and we already have height, we can find easily our area. Okay, right? Understood? So we got this length. Now here I try to find the angle as well. This angle I have to find. Do you know why we have to find this angle? Because when we are going to find area of the sector, then the formula is theta over 360, and theta is this angle. We don't have this angle, so we have to find that. So we can find easily, this is 20, this is 20, and we already found this length, which is 10 root 7. Okay, so we can apply cosine rule, right? we have 3 sides, so we can apply cosine rule. You can check that. So for the cosine rule, here it is easy for us to apply cosine rule. You will see the triangle. So this is theta, right? So adjacent sides are 20 and 20. So 20 square plus 20 square minus opposite side square over 2 times multiplication of adjacent sides. Use calculator, you can get 1 over 8. So cos theta 1 over 8, theta is cos inverse 1 over 8. Use calculator, 82.82 degree you can get. Now area of the shaded region. Area of the shaded region. Shaded region means this region, or this region. So area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Okay. So area of the sector, here you can check area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Area of the sector is theta over 360 times pi r square, and area of the triangle is half times AB times OM. Why AB OM? You can check, this is AB and this is OM. So it's a base and this is height. So half times base times height we can apply to get area of the triangle. Okay, so theta is 82.82, pi, radius is 20, 360 minus half, AB is 10 root 7, OM is 15. Just use calculator, you can get 90.66 centimeters square. This is area of cross section, because area of the shaded region means area of this cross section, right? We got this area of cross section. Now it is very easy to find volume, because area of cross section times length. Length is already given 150. So here we will apply. So now area of cross section is 90.66 centimeters square. Volume will be area of cross section times length. Area of cross section is 90.66 times 150, which is 13,599 centimeter cube. Everything is in centimeter, that's why. But you can check your question. What does it say? It says we have to find answer in terms of liters, right? So here again you have to apply one more concept, and we know this 1000 centimeter cube equals 1 liters, right? So this is in centimeter cube. It means when we divide by 1000, then we can get in liters. So 13.599 liters, approximately 13.6 liters. So really it was a good question. Yes or no, guys? What's your feedback about this question? You can write in the comment section. Did you like this question or not? Now come to next one. Question number 9. This is also for 7 marks. Oh, great. So 2 questions for 7 marks. Let us understand this one. Question number 9. This is a diagram where this is a right angle triangle, 90 degrees available. This is 35, 45, 60. And this hypotenuse is 14. So I think we can find this angle, right? Sum of the angles of triangle is 180. So 60 plus 45 plus this angle is 180. So 180 minus this and this. Okay, how much? Can you tell me? 180 minus 60 minus 45, it will be 75. Here I have shown. You can check. Here. Okay, so now step by step. So calculate the perimeter of the quadrilateral. Okay, quadrilateral, perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. It means we need to find this length, this length, this length, and this length. And surprisingly, we don't have any length out of these 4. So we have to find these 4 lengths. So we can find these 4 lengths. So I have already solved. Here I will explain you. Try to listen carefully. Need to find all sides. Okay, so in this triangle, if I apply sine, because angle is 35, if I apply sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse, so dA over dB or AD over dB or BD, doesn't matter, dB or BD, dA or AD, doesn't matter. So sine 35, I have written AD over BD. So sine 35, AD I don't know, I have to find that. but dB or BD I have 14. So multiply 14 here, guys. Sine 35 equals AD over 14, right? So you can take 14 here, or you can multiply 14 and 14 here. 14 and 14 cancel. So 14 times 35 we got AD. Use calculator, you can get 8.03. Very simple. Don't you think it is simple? Now, if in this triangle I apply cos, then I can get this length, because cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent is AB and hypotenuse is DB. So, and cos 35 equals AB over DB, right? So AB I don't know, I have to find that, but DB I have 14. So again, AB equals 14 will come here. 14 times cos 35, use calculator, you can get this. Oh great, we got two sides, this and this, these two sides we got. But I have to find these two sides as well. I think I can apply sine rule, because I can get this angle. So this side over this angle equals this side over this angle equals this side over this angle. So let's check. We are here, right? So this is 60, this is 45. You can do this calculation. 180 minus 60 minus 45, you can get 75. Here I have applied sine rule. So this is DC, this length over opposite angle we have to consider, right? So DC over sine 45, done. And this side, which is 14 over sine 75, which is here, you can check. And BC over sine 60, you can check. Now what I did, I have taken DC over sine 45 equals 14 over sine 75, this one here, and 14 over sine 75 equals BC over sine 60, which is here. And now you can calculate this easily. If you multiply sine 45 here as well as here, this and this cancel, but here you can get 14 times sine 45 over sine 75. You can use calculator, you can get this value. And sine 60 you can multiply here and you can multiply here. Sine 60 cancel. 14 times sine 60 over sine 75. Again, you can use calculator, you can get this value. Great. So we got all those four sides. Here we have AD, here we have AB, and here we have DC, here we have BC. So now this is a quadrilateral, ABCD. All four sides I have mentioned, and for the perimeter just we have to add these four sides, which is 42.3. This is for 7 marks. But if I compare which question is difficult, the previous one or this one, so what do you think about difficulty level of 7 marks for these two questions? You can write in the comment which one is difficult out of these two. Okay, now come to B part. B part is for 3 marks. Let's check what is that. The diagram shows a cube. Length of the diagonal AB is 8.5. A to B. Okay, so calculate the length of the edge of the cube. This is 3D picture which has been shown in 2D. That's why it looks like that. However, this angle is 90 degree. Okay, and this is the diagonal of the base, and this is height, and this is also 90 degree. Okay, and this will be hypotenuse for this triangle. So I have considered this length as A. I have considered this length also as A. Of course, this is a cube, all sides will be same, and this diagonal will be here I have shown. This is A, and according to Pythagoras theorem, this will be AM will be root this square plus this square. So this is root A square plus A square. How will you understand root A square plus A square, which is root 2A square. So you will write root 2 times root A square. Root 2 will be root 2 and root A square will be A. So guys, that's how we got root 2A. This diagonal, I mean this diagonal we got. okay, root 2a. So here you can check this diagonal root 2a, and this is a, of course it will be a, because this is side of the cube, and now this is diagonal of the cube. So this is AB and this is 90 degree. So here again I will apply Pythagoras theorem. AM square plus MB square equals AM square, or AB square equals AM square MB square. So AB is already given to us, which is 8.5. This is 8.5. So 8.5 square, AM we have root 2a, so root 2a whole square, and MB is a square. So 8.5 whole square, and AM square is 2a square. You can get from here, or root 2a whole square will be also 2a square. Okay, we should understand this. Root 2a whole square. So that will be root 2a times root 2a. So root 2 times root 2 will give you 2, and a times a will give you a square. So this is 2a square, this is a square, 2a square plus a square is 3a square. So 8.5 whole square is equal to 3a square. And now here I have solved. Okay, so 3a square is 8.5 whole square. So 8.5 whole square, if you use calculator, then you can get 72.25 divided by 3. So 72.25 over 3, you can get 24.08. Now a square is this, so a will be plus minus according to algebra. But since a was the side, and side can be only positive, so that's why I have not written plus and minus, only plus sign. Root 24.08, 4.907, which is 4.91. This is your side. Here you can write 4.91. Okay. Now calculate the angle between AB and the base of the cube. Where is AB? Okay, this is my AB, and base of the cube, this is my base. So we have to find actually this angle. So now it is very simple. This is root 2a, and this side is also given, and this side is a, right? So this is a and this is root 2a, this is theta. I will apply tan theta, which is opposite over adjacent, which is BM over AM. BM is a, AM is root 2a, a and a cancel, 1 over root 2. So tan theta is 1 over root 2, theta is tan inverse 1 over root 2, which you will use calculator. You can get 35.26, which can be 35.3 degree, right? Now come to next question. This is question number 10, that is based on function. It seems very simple. F of 2 we need to find. F of x is 3x minus 2. So just put x equals 2 here. If you put x equals 2, then 3 times 2 minus 2. So 3 times 2 minus 2, that is 4. So 4 is here. G of 2, okay, put 2, 5 times 2 minus 7, you can check. That is 3. And G of f of 2, okay. So first of all, f of 2 we need to find. F of 2 is 4, right? So we have to put 4 here at f of 2. So I got G of 4. Did you understand how I got G of 4, guys? Because f of 2 is 4. You can check. So this is G of 4. Okay. And it means we have to put x equals 4 in G of x equal to 4. Then 5 times 4 minus 7, which you can check here. 5 times 4 minus 7, that is 13. So these are 1 marks. Very simple question. Now B part is f inverse x. So y is equal to 3x minus 2. Fx is 3x minus 2, and you know, for finding inverse we will convert we will use fx as y. So y equals 3x minus 2, and we will try to make x as a subject. So y is equal to 3x minus 2. So you can move minus 2 left side. So y plus 2 is equal to 3x, divide by 3. So y plus 2 or 3x is equal to y plus 2, divide by 3 here, and here 3 and 3 cancel, you got x. This is y plus 2 over 3. Okay, so x equals y plus 2 over 3 we got. You know, for finding inverse, x will replace by f inverse x and y will be replaced by x. So this will be f inverse x equals x plus 2 over 3. So same thing here you can find. So f inverse x will be x plus 2 over 3. Okay, what is this C part? Find h of fx and give your answer in terms of ax square bx plus c. That automatically we will get. First we have to find h of fx. So where is hx? Let's check. Oh, hx is this. So h of fx we need to find, right? So we have to convert, or we have to replace x by fx. So h of fx will be fx whole square plus fx, right? So hx is x square plus x. I will write here. I am going to write hx is given x square plus x. Now what we have to find? H of fx. So x you will replace by fx. So this will be h and x is fx. So fx will be here, and this is x square. So this is of course x whole square. So fx whole square, and x is fx. So this is fx. I hope you understood this. Now same thing I have written here. So h of fx can be fx whole square plus fx, right? Now fx was 3x minus 2. We can check here. This one, fx is 3x minus 2. So here instead of fx I will write 3x minus 2 and whole square, and again fx 3x minus 2. So 3x minus 2 whole square you will write 2 times 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2. 3x times 3x, 9x squared. 3x minus 2 minus 6x minus 2 times 3x minus 6x minus 2 times minus 2, that is 4, and this is 3x minus 2. So 9x squared minus 6x minus 6x minus 12x and plus 3 minus 9x, and 4 minus 2 is plus 2. So I got 9x squared minus 9x plus 2. I had to give in this form ax squared plus bx plus c. I got answer is 9x squared minus 9x plus 2. Okay, find the derivative of hx. Okay, hx is this, right? It is hx. We have to find derivative. So you know, for derivative this is the formula. X to the power n differentiation is n times x to the power n minus 1, right? So and x differentiation is also 1. So this is x square plus x. So h dash x, x square differentiation will be this 2 will come here, and this is 2 minus 1. Should I show? X square plus x differentiation, right? X square differentiation is 2 times x to the power 2 minus 1, and x differentiation you know 1. So x to the power 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is simply 2x plus 1, right? 2x plus 1 already I have written, just you have to put over here. E part says find x when j inverse x equals 4. So we have to find x when j inverse x is 4. So when j inverse x is 4, it means x is j4, right? J is the function, here it is given. This is jx is, here you can check, jx is 3 to the power x. So here I will write jx is 3 to the power x. Okay, so j inverse x is 4. So what is x? X will be j of 4. So when x is j of 4, then simply just put x equals 4 here, then 3 to the power 4, which is 81, right? 81, that's it. Okay, j of j inverse x, this is for 1 mark. So you should remember this result. Simply you have to remember this result. F inverse f of x is equal to x. Okay, this is the standard result. F inverse f of x is equal to x. So j inverse j of x is equal to x. Okay, next is question number 11. These are the first 4 terms of the sequence 11, 7, 3 minus 1. If you try to observe, then you can find there is something which is constant. I think difference 7 minus 11, right? 7 minus 11, 3 minus 7, and minus 1 minus 3, which is minus 4, right? Yeah, minus 4. Difference is minus 4. 7 minus 11 minus 4. 3 minus 7 minus 4. Minus 1 minus 3 minus 4. So difference is same. So write down the next term. So minus 1 and next should be minus 5. So minus 5 and difference of minus 1 will be minus 5, and if we subtract minus 1, then we can get minus 4, so it will be fine. So answer is minus 5. Or you can also understand it this way. This is 11. If you subtract 4, 11 minus 4, 7. 7 minus 4, 3. 3 minus 4, minus 1. Minus 1, minus 4, minus 5. That's simple. You can understand. Write down the term to term rule for the sequence. Rule for the sequence, just we can write rule is subtraction of 4. So subtract 4, that's it. Find nth term of the sequence. Un is the nth term. So difference is constant, right? This is linear. So we can write A, how can we write this? Un equals A plus whatever difference we got minus 4 and times n. This is un, I mean nth term, which is my a minus 4n. This is nth term. Now we have to find a value which is not known. If you put n equals 1, then this is u1, and this is a minus 4 times 1, which is a minus 4. And u1 is given, I mean first term is given to us, which is 11. So 11 equals a minus 4. We can take this 4 to left side. So 11 plus 4 equals a, and that is 15. So here you can check, this is 15. We have another method as well. Would you like to check that? Okay, if you would like to see what should be the another method, then here I can explain. For the sequence, when the difference is same, then nth term can be written as a plus n minus 1 d, and here this a means first term. This a is different, this a is different. This is another way to write. Un is a plus n minus 1 d. A is the first term. First term is 11. You can check that. So 11 plus n minus 1 d, and d is the common difference, the difference which we got, minus 4 minus 4 minus 4. So times minus 4. So this is 11 and n times minus 4, which is minus 4n, and minus 1 times minus 4. Minus 1 times minus 4 is plus 4, right? So what we got? 15 minus 4n. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 minus 4n we got. Okay, and B part is nth term of the different sequence. This is another sequence. Nth term is given 2n over n plus 1. Find the difference between 5th term and 6th term. So un is 2n over n plus 1. Just put n value 5. You will get 5th term. So 2 times 5 over 5 plus 1, which is 10 over 6. And the 6th term will be 2 times n is 6. So 2 times 6 over 6 plus 1, which is 12 over 7. We need to find the difference. It is already clearly written. We have to find difference. It means 6th minus 5th. 12 over 7 minus 10 over 6. Use calculator, you can get 1 over 21. Okay, second part. This is really very important, I will say, and interesting also. Is 3 over 4 a term in this sequence? Show how you decide. So students, this is nth term, right? Un is 2n over n plus 1. And nth term is given to us, which is 3 over 4. So I am going to consider this is one of the terms. I don't know whether this will exist or not. So that we have to show. Is 3 over 4 a term in the sequence? I mean 3 over 4 will exist in that sequence or not? I don't know. So just I have considered nth term as 3 over 4, which is 2n over n plus 1. So if this term will exist, then n value we can get, some n value we can get, like n equals 5, 6, 7. If we get n equals 7 after calculation, then we can say, yeah, 7th term will be 3 over 4. If this calculation will give n equals 10, then we can say yes, 3 over 4 will exist, and that will be 10th term. So let's check which n we will get. So cross multiply now. So cross multiplication, just we are solving. 3 times n plus 1, 4 times 2n. So 3 times n, 3n, 3 times 1, 3, 4 times 2n, that is 8. So just move 3n to right side. So 3 equals 8n minus 3n, which is 5n, right? So here you can check 5n equals 3, n equals 3 over 5. So do you think, is it meaningful? Like n is, n should be integer, like 1, 2, 3. If it is 3, then we will say third term, 5, then fifth term, 9, then ninth term. If n is 3 by 5, how can we say that 3 by fifth term? It doesn't make any sense, right? So n is 3 by 5. So simply we will write n is not an integer. So 3 by 4 will not exist in the sequence whose nth term is 2n plus 1. Whose nth term is 2n plus 1 means the sequence whose nth term is 2n plus 1, where 3 over 4 term will not exist because of the calculation I have shown. Let's check another question. Oh, that's it. So we have completed this full paper. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you understood and you have enjoyed the session, and you understood the way I explained. My intention was not to solve that paper. My intention was to explain all the questions, and with the help of those questions you can revise the topics, and I believe you have revised. So thanks once again.